Asia, Singapore. Over 4 million people live crammed in a country the size of New York City. It's a dynamic, vibrant place that attracts people from all over the region and beyond, striving to make a better life for themselves in this English-speaking island of opportunity. Downtown, tower blocks soar into the sky as architects struggle to maximize the limited space. Much of it land reclaimed from swamp and sea. Even below ground, the city is teeming with activity as Singapore expands at breathtaking pace. Giant tunnels are bored by teams of engineers from all over the world, working on a new subway system that will connect the high-rise area with older and less prosperous districts like this one, Little India. 6 kilometers from downtown, the area is home to the manual laborers who support the booming economy. Here on Owen Road stands the Hotel New World, built in 1971. The building is unremarkable. 36 reinforced concrete columns supporting 6 concrete floors. There's a car park in the basement. The local branch of a bank takes up the ground floor. Above that is a popular nightclub. And a budget hotel occupies the rest of the building. As is usual in this hot climate, air conditioning units and water tanks are installed on the roof. At over 24 meters, it's small by Singapore standards, but one of the tallest buildings in Little India. The building has led an untroubled life, apart from one serious incident. In 1975, when a gas leak poisoned 35 people. Everybody made a full recovery, and the building was given a clean bill of health. March 14th, 1986, 11 years later. It's a Friday night, and as usual, Madame Lily Teo, the nightclub hostess, sets up the first floor bar in preparation for a busy evening, expecting the usual mix of businessmen and couples who visit her club. She's startled to see that a column on the dance floor has cracked. The time is 7 p.m. She decides to inform the building's owner. Shortly afterwards, with the nightclub now open, a couple of workmen start repairing the damage. No one pays much attention to them. By 9:15 p.m., the club is in full swing. In the staff dressing room, one of the girls checks her makeup. In Singapore, like most countries around the world, a broken mirror is a symbol of bad luck. Through the park with his childhood sweetheart. They were married 3 months ago, but he's been working so hard they haven't had time for their honeymoon yet.
We are happily married and we actually planned a trip to Australia and New Zealand.
As Jong leaves for work, he says goodbye to his wife, Leong CC, knowing it's a big day for her. She's taking an important exam.
I was having my final exam for diploma. Jong and I had planned to meet in the afternoon.
As it's a Saturday, the bank will close at lunchtime, and the couple are planning on spending the rest of the day walking hand in hand through Singapore's busy streets.
I was looking forward to Saturday afternoon, after work, and then usually we will go out.
17 people work in the bank. It's a close, friendly team. As is common in Singapore, they take great pride in providing their customers with efficient service. 21-year-old Christina Fuhr has been working at the bank for just 3 months.
This is my first job in the bank, and I enjoy it very much.
Christina has never been up to the nightclub on the floor above, but she's sitting almost directly below the column on the dance floor that cracked the night before. 10:10 a.m. A customer comes into the bank. She's out of breath, saying there's a problem in the basement car park. Debris is falling down.
The customer told us that the bank is going to collapse.
Cheong stays in the bank whilst Christina and a colleague rush down to the basement to investigate. Although none of the cars are damaged, as they're leaving, they see 2 men in overalls working by a cracked column. There's debris on the floor, but the workmen say everything is fine. Reassured that it's nothing serious, they go back to work in the ground floor bank. Two floors above, in the hotel reception, staff see cracks and fissures spreading across the wall. But down below, Cheong and Christina are unaware of any further problems. Throughout the building, vital supporting walls and pillars are starting to fracture. The Hotel New World is on the brink of collapse. In Singapore's Little India, cracks are spreading throughout the walls and supporting columns. But in the bank on the ground floor, Assistant Manager Cheong is oblivious. He's wondering how his wife Cece has done in her exam.
I wanted to see how she fared during the exam.
It's 11:22 a.m. Further back, Christina is finishing off the week's work when she's startled by a sound. It's falling debris.
I actually did not know what's happening.
And now she starts to feel vibrations all around her.
We can feel the floor is shaking.
11:26 a.m. Now the whole building is starting to shake uncontrollably. Pillars are cracking. Walls are giving way. An unstoppable, catastrophic collapse is set in motion.
It was very sudden. One instant you are working, the next instant it's all pitch dark and
Thousands of tons of steel-reinforced concrete rain down on the people inside. In one terrifying minute, the Hotel New World suffers total structural failure. Trapping dozens of people.